Okay, guys. Maybe Sharita can hear me. I don't know. I just want to make sure this is working. Hello, everybody. If anybody, when you guys get there, I know I'm early, so when you guys get there, just say hello, 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 because I'm here. I's here.
I see that you're there.
Okay, good.
I think. I don't know.
I'm here. And you must be the one person that sees me. Good. Can you hear me?
I don't
There's
know.
2 people that hear me or see me. Okay, that's good. Those 2 people, can you hear me? I'm here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. 3 people. Okay, cool. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, wait, I guess what? I don't know, 3 minutes?
People
I
can
hear.
hear you.
Sharita hears me because I heard me. So I got 3 minutes. So I'm gonna wait for the 3 minutes, then I'll explain. Hi, Zandria. Thank you. Thank you for calling me pretty. I appreciate that. Thank you. There I see. Hi, how you doing? How's things over there? Tell me where you from. Zandria. I said your name right? It's like Andrea with a Z. Zandria. I'm glad you're there. Oh, you in Maryland. Cool.
Is it locked?
Is it cold? Is it cold and is it lockdown? What's going on over there? Because it's about to rain here. I can see that. It's about to rain and it's very windy. It's starting to get windy. So the fall is slowly going by. I love the fall, but we're getting into the winter. But it's okay. It's okay, cool. How's it? How is it in Maryland? Some of my mom's side of the family is there in Baltimore, in Maryland. Very cold rain. Lockdown starts. Lockdown? Sharita, you did say something. There's a lockdown in Maryland?
I mean, I thought that we were, many places were going back into
Oh.
quarantine.
Oh, so you guys are going into quarantine. Well, I haven't heard that we're going back. I mean, we probably will too, but I haven't heard anything about that. You know, you just saw Perry walk by. He gave me flowers about a week ago, and those are it. Of course, they're already dead because they're flowers, they're cut flowers, but you know, they still look pretty good for about a week old. So he just came in one day, gave me some flowers. That's because he's like that. He's nice like that. COVID lockdown. Oh, wow.
Told you.
Wow.
You're not keeping up.
Hello, Jen. How are you? No, I'm not keeping up with that COVID thing. I'm just staying the heck out of it. I'm just trying not to get myself involved. I don't like COVID at all. I mean, it's not good, excuse me, for anybody, but I'm certainly enjoying working from home and being home and enjoying my home. So right now, I'm good right now. I'm really good with it. Unfortunately, we won't be able to. I'm good. I'm good, Jen. I'm really good. Where you're starting to do a little sneezes and stuff like that around here, but we still good. I'm still good. I'm very good, as a matter of fact. I'm preparing to cook for Thanksgiving. Although people aren't coming to my house, I'm still preparing to cook for Thanksgiving. I already made some little mini pies, some little sweet potato pies, but small. Like, hold on. I decided to buy these things. These are little pie pans. Because I didn't want to make a big old pie. So do they look like that? Like little, those little blueberry pie things or apple pie things you get in the store. So I said, I'm going to make my sweet potatoes like that. I made 31 of these little ones. And usually when I make this sort of thing, usually I have to, my thing fell, I got to pick that up. Usually when I make that, I have to, I usually buy the pre-made pie crust. But I didn't want to I couldn't get the pre-made pie crust because it was already in the tin, and I didn't want to make that size. So then I said, well, I'll get the one that rolls out. But then I figured I'd have to make a lot of those. So I went on a whole journey to see how about making pie crust by, from scratch. And I used to do that when my mom was alive, when I was younger, and helping her. But I just thought that this little pie thing, the already made one, was just the bomb, because the pie takes long enough to do anyway. So, but if I'm gonna make those little ones like that, that was my only choice. So I spent, oh gosh, I don't know, hours on Friday after I worked, hours rolling that dough out and figuring that dough out. And they have the, doughs that you use, that you would use like butter in it, and then you have to put it in the refrigerator and take it out. And I'm like, I don't want to put stuff in the refrigerator and then wait even longer. So I made the one with Crisco. And really, I tasted the pie yesterday. And oh my God, the homemade pie crust is a hit. It is really, really good. And I forgot how good it really tastes when you make it from scratch. But I went through the rolling. If I had done it a little earlier while the potatoes were getting done, but it might not have taken me as much time. So I have to like plan that. But my pies are done for the ones I'm going to give out. Because people are going to come by and we're going to have a drive-by. So I got a few things more to make, of course, after. This is my last week working. Then I got a few other things to make. And, I'm going to make a few things. I'm going to get some plates and some plates ready on like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Some cakes I'm going to be making, all kinds of other stuff, so people can have something to eat, of my food that they like, And I feel good about that. I don't know that I'm going to do it for Christmas, but I think Christmas I'm going to give myself a break. But I wanted to do it for Thanksgiving because, everybody, it was a hard year. And we all miss each other. Really and literally, we miss each other. I'm going to certainly miss my family and my friends this year, because I do enjoy them, But it is a lot of work to get this food done. So, but since I'm home, I figured, I'm going to try to do it in between, when my breaks, I can get some little things done, and I can still be working up until the end of this week. I can get other little things done in between, which would have been impossible if I was at work, because I can run to the store at lunchtime and come back, which I can't do, if I'm at work. I can't get a lot of stuff done. So I think I'll give it a chance. And I'm, of course, not going to make as much because we're not going to have as much. But I'll make a few things. And so I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving, which I really kind of do enjoy. But today, because it must be 5 o'clock now, or it's a little after 5.
5:04.
It's 5:04. So today, though, because I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving, I had to go in my freezer and make some room in my freezer and throw some stuff out and look through things and whatnot, and make room so I could put things in the refrigerator and whatnot. So I found some chicken thighs and some chicken breast that was frozen. And I said, you know what? I'm going to cook them. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just going to cook what I had in the freezer so that it can work for me. Lady Love, how are you? That is so sweet of you to do. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I always hear my mother in my head. I don't know about you guys. I hear my mother in my head. The woman, she's been gone for 30 years, but I still hear her. And she would want us to do, or me to do that, or us to stay together as much as we can. So I had to do it, at least for Thanksgiving. So, yeah, that's good. Lady Love, I like your name. I like your name. When I was a teenager, I used to call myself Lady, and I used to write that on all my 45 on my records, and everybody knew it was me. I called myself Lady. So I like that name. I really like that name. I'll remember that. Anyway, let me get with this. Okay, if you guys out there, give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. I want to tell you guys before I really get started. I want to tell you that the beginning. Hey Tiff, how you doing? The beginning of January, I am going to do a giveaway, a raffle. We're going to do a raffle, and we're going to give away one Amazon gift card. And my goal is, I want from now until the end of the year, December 31st, 2020, I want to try to get to between 8 and 10,000 subscribers. So I would like you guys to share. I'd like you guys to go. I would like you guys to do whatever you can do to help me out. I really would appreciate that. And then on the video that I had, that was, I think, video number 34. I was talking about the Sunday dinner video number 34. I was talking about it. So just in that video, if you go back, just tell me what your favorite cookie is. And also, I have an oatmeal raisin cookie recipe out. Same thing. Go to that video and just put your favorite cookie on there. Tell me what your favorite cookie on. Then we're going to do some raffle. Sharita's going to help me do this whole thing. We're going to pick a person and we're going to get in touch with you after we find out who you are. She's active. So we're going to get in touch with you guys, and I'm going to send that Amazon gift certificate to you so that you'll have it, okay? But that's my intention. That's what I'm going to do for the new year. So I want to get that out the way before I go further. Now, what I'm going to do is get back to my food. So today, here we go. That is, let's see. There you go. This chicken, I'm going to move it back there. There you go. I think I see it now. So this chicken right here is just some chicken thighs, and it's some what's that called? Some breasts. So, hey Cynthia, how you doing, Cynthia? Did you get to the casino yet, Cynthia? I ain't get over there yet. Not that one, anyway. Anyway, so this is some. No, neither did I. Not yet. Not to that one. But I'm trying. I don't know. With this COVID thing, we got to cool out. We got to wait till it's better before we go over there. But kind of miss it for sure. Anyway, this is chicken. I cleaned it. I put some cornstarch in this. I put some cornstarch. I put some garlic and parsley and some pepper and some onion powder and a little bit of salt. And I mixed this up. It's been sitting here for a minute. And so I know we gotta watch. We not no spring chickens around here. I ain't trying to get nothing. So I'm turning this oven on. I'm turning this fire on. And now I want to move this so it can kind of be more even. To make it hot. Now, I already did a batch of this because this chicken really does taste better like the next day. It gets better and better with time. So I already made a batch earlier just because I wanted to get it out of the way. And it's right here, actually. It's right here. This is the chicken I already made. And it's stewed, it's lemon and garlic chicken. And I'm going to show you how I did this. And creamy. So, and then in this pot, I made some rice. I don't usually make rice, but I made some rice. Rice is in this pot right here. Here we go. Rice is in here. And I put some Parmesan cheese in this rice. And in the other pot, I have some string beans, and that's dinner. So as this gets hot, and I have the recipe for this. It's on my web, on the YouTube channel. And from January 3rd, I think of 2000, must have been 18 or 19. Must have been 19, probably 19, because I just started in 18. So it must have been 19. But I have that anyway. Yeah, this chicken is really, really good, Tiffany. Sharita's like, she forgot what I made before, because it's been a while since I made it. Literally, I had to go to my YouTube channel to go and see how I made it, because it was so good, but I forgot how to make it because I don't make it often. But you know, this is perfect for these thighs. So, yeah, there we go. They're going to get cooked here. You see, I'm not even using my little gadgets today. This is just back to old school, you know. Oh, she remembers. Okay, so now I got some breast, and I got some, mostly thighs, but I got some breast in here. And the other one, the one I showed you, it's all thighs. But I happen to like breast, so I wanted breast. Put some breast in here. Now what happens is this is supposed to sear for about 5 minutes on each side. And once it sears, you flip it over, take it out, and you start the gravy basically that goes with this. So the only difference, I did a little different thing this time. I didn't use as much cream because of my, our diet. Oh no, it's not a diet. Our way of life these days, my way of life these days. I'll put it like that. So I didn't use a lot of chicken, a lot of cream, but I did use some cream, and I didn't use heavy cream. I used half and half, but that's what I did. Hold on 1 second. Let me wash my hands.
Mommy, don't forget your spoon.
Huh?
The spoon that fell.
Oh yes. Is that my phone?
It's not my phone. It's not my living phone.
Maybe it's Terry's phone. I think it's Terry's phone. Now off the floor. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. While I was cooking, I'm coming. So yeah, this gotta cook for like 5 minutes. Let me let you see me. Okay, yeah, that gotta cook for 5 minutes on each side. And then I show you the next thing. So how's everybody been this week? So we got a new president for sure. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got Biden. Whether people want to say it or not, Biden's gonna be our president. I'm good. I'm personally, I'm happy about it. But I don't know about the Senate and their shenanigans. So people need help, and I do know that. And they need to stop it and help people. We the people. We the people. So they can't just act like all of those people don't exist. We exist. I know everything. People like money. People like the color green. I think, and I gotta say this. Because I really do feel like, I don't think everybody is really, like, prejudiced and, I don't think they necessarily all really prejudiced. Maybe Sharita might argue the point, I don't know. But I don't really think that that's why people vote for Republicans, How big is my pan? I think it's 11 inches or 12 inches. I think it's one of the biggest ones, yeah.
Where did you get the pan?
I got this pan on sale at QVC a while ago. It's one of my favorite pans. And it's cast iron, but it's non-stick cast iron. But I like this pan a whole lot. When I cook, I use my baby right here. I like this pan quite a bit. But I don't really think that people are just really, prejudiced or really trying to hurt anybody per se. I think people are just worried about their money and their finances and, stuff like that. And I think all of us are from the top to the bottom, And I think that may be why some people might vote the way they do. But it's not necessarily because they don't really want health care for people or, they don't really care about people. They just care about themselves first. I think that's kind of how you have to look at it. I honestly do. I don't think it's as bad as all of that, We have to vote in January. Yes, you do. And I want you guys, please, make those seats Democratic. I'm sorry. So that we can get stuff done. This has been, look, people have been with this COVID for almost a year now, and they need help. People need help. It's not going away. I, for one, I don't see myself taking one of them shots, and I don't know where them shots came from or what's going on. I don't even take a flu shot. So I don't see me taking this shot of some sort for any means at all. So, and I don't see who is going to take that shot. And then don't nobody know what's really going to happen. So this is going to go on for a while. And people need help. And it's up to us. Okay, that is a classic, yeah. That's Stephanie. I'm a social worker. And people need help. People just need help. And I work in the industry, been working in a non-profit industry of some sort for almost feel like 40 years, I've been at my job where I'm at now like 17 years, and before that I definitely was working in not-for-profit organizations for years, and people need help. You got to understand that it's. I think everybody's thinking about green instead of thinking about what people really need. And I don't want to lose my house or my job or my whatever. I don't want to lose that either. But we all got to think about everybody all together and like work together so that we can all do what we need to do. Like wear a mask for God's sake. What's gonna kill everybody to wear a mask? Wear a doggone mask. Do you have to get together? I want to be with my family, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. They're gonna stop by. They're gonna drop by with masks on. I'm gonna give them some food and I'm gonna say bye bye. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do some Zoom thing. I don't know, but I'm not. This is not something to play with. It's just not something to play with. And I don't get why people want to think to play, but it's always all about green. It's always about green. So now I think I can turn this guy over. See? I'm about to turn you over. I'm about to turn you down just a bit. I'm going to turn her over. Nice color. Nice color. This pan is so big that sometimes this part of it, one part or the other, is not really on the fire, so it doesn't necessarily, hey, look at you. It doesn't necessarily get done. So, yeah, it do look good, and it smells good. It smells really good, and I see some definite breast that I can have right here.
Oh, it's breast and thighs?
I have breast and thighs. In that bowl already is the thighs. So, and there's some more thighs in here and a bit of breast. So that one was the whole pan. So I said, let me do half of it. String beans. Just been eating a lot of string beans. So, just got to get another 5 minutes, but there we go. That's half seared. The one in the middle, I want to move her somewhere. I want to move her where she gets some kind of love over there. Move over there. Get some love. Move over. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but in my pan, I just had some olive oil. Let that olive oil get hot. And that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing today. Next week, I'll be off for the following week. Of course, for Thanksgiving, I took 3 days off, so I'll be off and I'll be cooking. And I don't know, next week, yeah, it's golden. Tastes good too, Tiff. But tomorrow, oh goodness, this stuff is the bomb. Tomorrow it's gonna be even better. It's gonna be. I'm always amazed at how good this thing tastes the next day. Most things do taste better the next day. That's it. Most things do taste better the next day. I mean, heck, you even have a pizza, put it in the refrigerator, and if you warm it up correctly, it tastes great the next day. I don't like cold pizza. Some people do. I think Sharita likes cold pizza. But,
cold pizza is good. Hot pizza is good too. But...
No, I don't like nobody's cold pizza. Ooh. But warm it up. It tastes, everything always goes through and melds together, and it always tastes better the next day. But this stuff really, really, really tastes better the next day. So next week though, I was thinking to myself, I have to get myself really prepared to get all this food done. So if I come on next week, what you might see me doing is maybe seasoning up my roast beef or something like that, because I'm just gonna be cooking because I have to cook for the week.
Stuffing?
I'm making stuffing. Okay, I'm making a turkey, one turkey. I gotta go to Stop and Shop and get that bad boy, because I like fresh turkey from there. So I'm gonna get a turkey, maybe 15 pounds, 16 pounds, and I would normally get two 12 pounds or something like that, but I'm only gonna get one maybe 16-pound turkey. I'm gonna get a 10-pound roast beef from Costco, which I have to cook, which I have to season, which would probably be next Sunday. I'll be seasoning that bad boy. My mind is saying but I should put it in a crock pot overnight. That's what my mind is saying to me. And then in the morning, it'll be done. but I don't want it overdone. I want it about medium. I don't want it overcooked. So that's why, but I might wake myself up and turn it on quick and go back and lay down or something. I don't know. So maybe I might do that and put it on at like, 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. I don't know. I'm usually kind of asleep at 4. But I might put it on at 4 o'clock in the morning so that it's done. I'll go back to sleep. I'm going to have to figure that out because I want to get it done so I can make the gravy. It's got to get done. It's got to sit. And then you got to make the gravy. So I'm trying to figure out if I can use some of the nighttime when you're sleeping to get some of this stuff done. But I am gonna have to season that sucker. So I'll be seasoning it. Happy Sunday, Veronica. How are you? Thank you. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm still trying to keep the weight down and off. I lost about 22 pounds at this point. I want to lose another 10 pounds, really. But it's the holiday, and I told you guys I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat crazy, but I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna make the food the way food's supposed to be made. So I'm gonna eat, but not all the time and not as much. But I am. So, and I have to do some sort of. I've been using this thing called Oculus Quest. Perry's playing with this thing. And I've been getting on this thing and doing exercise with that. So, and it gives you a sweat, man. So I'll be on that, and I can do that in the house. So I'll be playing with that in between. I'm telling you, I love being home. I don't know about nobody else. I don't know why anybody want to go back to work somewhere. If it's anywhere near possible, I want to be working from home until I say I'm retired. And then some. I don't really ever want to go back in. Ever. Ever. Ain't that right? If you can do this at home, what do we have to be in there for? The time it takes. I don't want to go back to nobody's job besides some building. Yeah. I can eat what I need to eat. I can eat my own food. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I truly forgot. Yeah, it is. I truly forgot what it is to be in my own house and use my own stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is what it's like to really be home all the time. And you gotta take that. I hope they never take that away from us. I don't want COVID to be around, but I hope they find a way to take that, to keep us where we can all work from home. Or the most of us can. Some people can't, right, Sharita? But Sharita feels like sometimes it'd be better if they were at school to kind of help the kids, because the kids are lost somewhere. They need to be with their friends. They don't know, they don't really know what it is when not to be with their friends. So I know they miss their friends and all that kind of stuff. But I don't. I'm sorry. That's so selfish of me. I don't. I know I'm selfish. But, I can live this way. I can live this way perfectly fine. Only thing I miss, maybe, I miss kind of like going on a trip somewhere. Like to see our friends in Georgia. Or just going somewhere and doing stuff like that. And I definitely miss my family. I miss them. Like right now, I really wouldn't. I miss them. I can't even have, y'all seen Ned. He only came here because he had to come. It was an emergency. He had to come out here. But Ned can't come out here. He can't be with, out in this. I miss Ned, I miss Ned, but we would be talking crap right now to each other, getting ourselves together to cook, I miss everybody. I really do, but that's why I'm doing the best I can, and I hope everybody else will do the same thing. Do the best you can, to be with your family, but from afar as possible, Do whatever you got to do that, But the kids, it's hard on the kids. Kids want to be hanging out, So, but we got what we got, and God got it all. So that's all I got to say about that. So I turned it over again a little bit. I want to turn it one more right there. I want that to get brown. So guys, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Yeah, the COVID shall pass, absolutely. like everything else does. It's going to change. It's going to pass. And if you don't understand nothing, you understand. You better get used to change because it constantly happens. It's a change, and we're going through it. It's going to turn into something else. But it's a change that we're doing right now, and it will pass, or we'll figure out how to deal with what we're doing. But you got to just do what you got to do. So you see how both sides are brown now. And they've been on about 10 minutes, I think. Now I'm going to take them all out and put them on this plate, and I'm going to get ready for the next good part of it. They're coming out. Do it smell good, Sharita?
Smells great.
It smells good to me, too. I had some of my pie yesterday. Boy, it was good. It was so good. I'm not used to eating that kind of sugar. But boy, that was a good pie. Oh, something else. You guys saw that the little pan. I'm gonna contact my girlfriend, and I'm gonna figure out how I can send a frozen pie to her. Just because I want to see how it comes out when she gets it. And she's had my pies before. Her husband used to love them. So I just want to send a small one over to her, and I want to see how they come out and how do you actually ship them. Because but some people like that, I may want to ship you a pie or something, or ship you something like food like that, particularly cakes and pies and things. So I'm going to try that with my girlfriend, who's she's in North Carolina. So I'm going to try it with her and see how it comes out. And see what it costs and, so I can have an idea. Just because I want to. Just because I have another thought in my mind. I'm going to try to do that.
Did you disable the chat somehow?
No. Nobody talking? I didn't do anything.
My chat says it's disabled.
Was it disabled before?
No.
Guys, can you hear me? I don't know what happened. Guys, can you hear me?
They can hear you, but the chat box wasn't working.
I don't know what's going on with that chat box. I can't see you. Yeah, I see. Okay, she said yes. Did you see that? You don't see your chat box. So Sharita's chat box doesn't seem to be working. I was missing those. You know what? When I figure out how to ship things there, Veronica, I'm going to ship you some cookies. Okay, good. I'm going to ship you some cookies, and I'm going to make you some special cookies. Okay, good. I'm glad. Because Sharita said her chat box not working. Okay, but let me show you now where I'm at. I'm going to send it to you, Veronica. Believe me. You're going to get it before 2021 is over with. Because I'm going to figure this out. And I have time to figure it out, so I will do that. You know how many UPS stores opened up these days? So I had to figure out how to do that. All right, now I'm back here. And I'm going to get a spoon. Okay, got to get this spoon. And what I'm doing, this is what I call a good. You see all this stuff? This is the good, man. You got to have the good. That's what my mom used to call it, too. It's making too much noise, but we'll try it with this. Okay, it makes less noise with that. So what I'm doing is I'm moving all of this nice, good stuff. Yeah, I could use this. I've been using this thing because I use my air fryer a lot, and it needs to. You need to have, a silicone fork, otherwise it scratches stuff. So I've been using this quite often.
And that came with the air fryer, or you bought it?
Oh no, I had to buy this.
From?
Had to buy it. It's Amazon. It's an Amazon product.
Could have been QVC.
No, this is not a QVC thing. This is Amazon. And I've been using it a lot because it works. Works very well, as a matter of fact. I like that. So I scratched it all up. Next thing I'm going to do is put in some garlic. Garlic goes in next. So you can put your own garlic, but you know me, I just use this stuff. I'm going to put 2 good scoops in here. That's it. And I'm going to season it up with some more I got some turmeric. I want some turmeric in here. Now, I don't have a lot of turmeric right there, but I do have more turmeric. Hold on, let me see. I can get rid of this jar. Let's see. Is this turmeric? Nope, that's pepper. Cayenne pepper. There's some turmeric. I only know by the color. Turmeric. I got seasonings galore everywhere. So I'm going to put a little turmeric in here. Because turmeric, like I told you guys before, good for inflammation. Really good for inflammation. So I got a little turmeric in. I got a little garlic in. And it's turning this beautiful color orange. Orange and yellow. Very, very, very nice. Okay. Put you guys in. Let me see what else goes in. Okay. Now what else am I going to put in here? I'm going to put, the last time, huh?
Doesn't cream go in this?
Yes, cream goes in here. Last time, what can go in here? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Chad, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I didn't even know, I don't even know how that thing works, but I do appreciate everything you do. In this,
She currently does not have a cookbook or a merchandise.
yeah.
2021, who knows what will
I need help with that. I need help with that. But I'm putting some Scotch bonnet in here. You can use red pepper flakes or stuff like that, but just a little bit of Scotch bonnet. That's all I'm gonna put in, just to, not much because I don't like it too hot.
You got that from the regular grocery store?
No, this I got from Walmart, as a matter of fact. And I bought it on Amazon once, and it was crazy. They were crazy. That price was ridiculous. But they do have it at Walmart, so I went to the store and got it from Walmart. Yeah, I'm not paying that. See, you can't be crazy, So, now I put a little of that in there, a little Scotch bonnet in here. And what else? Oh, the difference between what I did last time and what I'm going to do this time is to keep it a little bit light. I'm going to do a little better than bouillon. And the funny thing is today, because I made the first batch with this, we are going to assist you. Please help me with that, because I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm an old woman. Listen, I can't do everything here. So, I'm the kind of person that clean my own house, so I don't know. I don't know about all that other stuff. So I'm putting about, that's half of this half of this big old spoon. I'm putting that in there. And I'm also going, this is the only reason I'm doing it a little different, because I don't want all the fat and stuff. Though I am gonna put some cream in here. So I'm gonna turn this back on again. I'm gonna give it some water. This is like about a cup. I don't even know if I'm giving it that much water. Maybe, almost the whole thing. So that's some water right there. Let it go. And now I am gonna put some cream in here. And I believe I have everything at this point. You get some cream. There we go. I got some cream right here. Gonna put some cream in. I'm gonna let it get bubbling. There you go. How much cream is that? Quarter of a cup maybe. Wasn't even a half a cup, that's for sure. But the flavor from the Better Than Bouillon is gonna help this. It's gonna, the cornstarch that's already in this is gonna thicken it up. And so of course is the milk, the half and half. You could put heavy whipping cream in this. You could put just water in it if you wanted to, or you could put milk in it, half and half, whatever. But you want to get this thick. So that's gonna start going right now. I'm gonna just roll it up. I want it to start kind of boiling first. Need to get to a boil, which is almost kind of getting there. You see it? It's kind of getting there.
Good.
Thank you. Also, you can see it again then.
Yes.
You back to Sharita's back to normal. She can see the comments. Okay, yes, it's getting bubbly. See that? Getting all bubbly. And in it goes again. I'm gonna put these back in. You know what? I'm using my hands. Just faster. God's tools, honey. God's tools. That's what he gave it to you for. So, get over here. The only reason I won't touch it is because it's hot. But if it ain't that hot, I'm using my fingers. Here we go. Get in here. I can't wait to taste the breast. I'm not a thigh person. Everybody else in the house is a thigh person. But I want some breasts. I like breasts. And wings. That's me. I've been using my air fryer to make my wings. Ooh wee, that's been good. Ooh wee, you get them done in like no time. All right, so now it's going. You see a bubble in there? Got a little left on the spoon. If I got a little left on the spoon, I'm putting it in here. Mama said, don't waste nothing. When I made my pies the other day, when I got up on Saturday morning, this house smelled like mama. That's what you want. You want your house to smell like your parents' house. Like the way your mom used to do things, man. This house smelled like mama. And I know she'd be proud of me because I didn't use no store-bought pie crust. I made that pie crust and I was like, whoa wee, that stuff is good. And I'm going to show you guys how I did it because, like I said, I didn't want to do the whole thing with all the butter and put it in the refrigerator and wait 10 years and all that. I ain't got time for that. You guys know I ain't got time for stuff like that. I can't. I'm impatient that way. I don't have that kind of time. I'll be like, nah. I might do it once and you'll never see me do it again because I don't want to do that. When it's too much work, we're not going to do it. So, now you notice it's all going here. Here's the nice part. I got a lemon. Here's the good part. You put the lemon all over it. Here you go. You get this lemon all over it. Yeah. Now we got lemon in here. It's like I'm a gourmet cook now. The simplest thing in the world, man. Put
Looks
that there.
good, though.
Put that there.
I'm not having that today, though.
You're not? Why?
We made barbecue chicken.
Oh, well, Sharita, well then Sharita and Daryl, well, you'll have it tomorrow, which would be better. Y'all can have it tomorrow. Y'all will love it tomorrow, so you don't have to cook tomorrow.
I always love when I don't have to cook.
Most people do. Most people do, as long as it's something they really want to eat. I've been hanging out with Perry, and this man, here we go. And we went to Costco, and he wanted Costco
That pizza was good, though.
He wanted some Costco pizza. I was like, that ate up 22 of my points for the day. I only get 30 points. But that just killed me that day. But, of course, I ate it.
Could have had some vegetables for dinner.
I ate it. I don't know what I had. I had something else. I know I went way over my points that day. But
You have rollover points and extra points.
I know, but I don't like to go there. But I went there. And I'll be going there during the holidays too, because I'm going to eat. So this is it, guys. This is going to get thick now.
Do you have a cover for that?
I am going to cover this pan for like 10 minutes.
It came with a
15
cover from
minutes?
PVC, or
No,
you're using
this
some
pan
other
did not come.
random cover?
This pan definitely did not come with it. I've had this pan for years on something else I bought. So the pan is it's gonna do its thing here. It's gonna finish cooking and within the next 15 minutes. Hey DK, you're late. I'm making garlic and lemon chicken. Garlic and lemon chicken today. Hey Rosebud. Yes, I'm making garlic and lemon chicken. I had some thighs and some breasts in the freezer, and I had to clean the freezer out, so that's what we eating. We eating this. If we don't eat it today, we gonna eat it this week. It's done, and I like it. I personally would eat it tomorrow more than today, because it usually is much better in the day or so. So let me put my timer on so I know where I'm at.
So the ones that are in this bowl in front of me, you already put the sauce on or no?
Yeah, there's some sauce on there. Yeah, yes.
Really? It doesn't look like
It
it.
doesn't look like a lot, but it is. Start the timer. Okay, I got 15 minutes on there. Yeah, it's good comfort food and it's good food. And so, you know, you had to go and throw, you had to go go through your freezer, especially me, because I got stuff in there. And DK, how many times this week did you use the stove? My stove, which stove? If you ask me how many times this week I cooked, I probably cooked at least 4 times out of 7 I cook. How many times I use my stove? I use my stove every morning to boil eggs. And yeah, then to make tea. Every morning I use my stove. That's why I can't have...
Don't make your eggs ahead of time in the...
I like my eggs hot. I like them cooked and I like to eat them hot. I don't like to have cooked. I don't like cold eggs. That's why that prep stuff, you know, prepping for the week, with that wouldn't work for me. What dessert y'all eat after that fine meal? Well, we might have some of that. We might have some of my sweet potato pie. What side dishes am I having? I'm having rice. I made this kind of rice. I don't really eat rice, but I like this kind of rice. If I'm gonna eat rice, basmati, right? Basmati rice. This kind of rice. I like this rice. So that's the rice we have in, and some string beans with this. It should be magnificent. It should be really good. And I put some Parmesan cheese on my rice when it was hot. So that should be pretty tasty too. You know. Hey DK, look what I got for you. Look what I bought for you, DK. This is what I bought for you, DK. It's here for you.
What is it?
It's almond flour. She asked me to get it for her because couldn't get the Costco. So I had to do an Instacart today for Costco. There you go. I got 2 of them too. And if you need to, you can take them both because I really don't use this. But if you don't, I'll hold on to it and you can use it later. But here you go. I got that for you. So what happened was, as I was cooking and thinking about how to make this a little lighter, then I said, I'm going to use better than bouillon. You know, I have some chicken better than bouillon. So I look in the refrigerator, and I had some. But I said, I thought I had more than that. So I look up in my cabinets, and nope, it wasn't there. You're welcome, you're welcome. You know, so yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that rice. If I'm going to have rice, that's my rice. I use that rice when I'm doing my egg foo young. That rice is good. But
We haven't had that in a long
yeah, we
time.
haven't had the egg foo young in a minute. I'll get back to that. I'll be having my egg foo young and stuff. I'm gonna do it. But I needed my better than bouillon, and I thought I had some. So I don't buy better than bouillon from the normal grocery store because it's too expensive, and I use it. And I couldn't find it in the cabinet, and I said I want to use some for today when I'm making this. So I called Instacart. Love that thing. I called Instacart. Here they came. So I got me some of that, some better than bouillon. I bought 3 jars because I'll be using at least one of them for the holidays. I know that they'll be
So
gone.
where did they get the better than bouillon from? Not from Costco.
No, I got it from Costco.
Costco sells better than bouillon?
Yeah, Costco. Costco is what I got from Costco. Better than bouillon. These big jars. I think
didn't know that they sold that.
they're like $10 from Costco. Do you know they're $10 in the normal grocery store and it's a small one? I don't do that. So I had to call Costco and I got this, $10. So I bought like 2 or 3 of those. I got the almond flour, and so I got over the $50. And I bought one more thing. Bought 3 that, and what else did I buy? I bought a 3rd thing. Oh, I bought some garlic. I'm gonna need some garlic. So you know, I know I'm gonna need that. Yes, egg foo young. Yeah, Costco. Listen, if you're gonna cook, and I'm realizing because I'm home that I'm actually cooking the stuff in my house. And if I was working, I probably would have had it because I wouldn't have been cooking it anyway. But I've been cooking obviously, and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't have this, I don't have that. I'm like,
I know.
I thought I had
Even though
sugar.
We didn't even have barbecue sauce. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, Sharita always keeps barbecue sauce, but I have some. If she don't got it, if she don't got some, I got some. I was looking for, I needed sugar. I was thinking, yeah, I definitely need sugar, because I only, like, I'm baking now, so I really need the regular sugar. I use Instant to stay out of these streets. That's right. One, to stay out of the streets, but if you know what you want, it saves you money because you ain't in the store buying more things that you should have bought in the first place. So that's true. So I do use Instacart. I like Costco Instacart, using it for Costco, but I don't necessarily like using it for the regular food store because they don't give me what I need to touch my meat. I need to see my meat. I'm better than bouillon I'll use, but
Will I be putting up a Christmas tree?
My
husband will be putting up a
Sharita
Christmas
is
tree.
putting up one downstairs.
Aren't you going to put up a tree?
No, Perry doesn't want to put up one. He said we're gonna put poinsettias up because nobody's coming over. So we're gonna
He
put
doesn't want a tree this year? I'm shocked.
He
That's
doesn't
very
want a
not
tree
festive.
because he doesn't want to take it down. So we're gonna put poinsettias up and maybe some I know I'm gonna put a wreath on the door and other things like around the house to make it look a little more Christmassy, but no.
Put Christmas lights in the window at least.
Sarita's back there spilling the tea. Yeah, she. Yes, yes, she's back there spilling the tea. It's just the truth. It's the truth. But cause Perry loves to put the Christmas tree. Let me tell you, for the longest time, I wouldn't even bother myself with putting no Christmas tree up because I got to take it down. And all the trouble it took me to put it up. You know, when I'm cooking and then people buying stuff for people for Christmas, and then it was work, and then there's, you know, whatever grab bags and stuff at work, and it just was way too much. I'm like, I ain't putting no Christmas tree up. Because before I knew, we used to. We used to. That was way back maybe when I first started. We used to.
So you pick a name and that would be your person?
Yeah, they used to do that. But when we didn't have, first of all, CUNY didn't have a party whatsoever, ever, you know, because of the money. They didn't have anything. We used to have something all the time. Mr. Perry, we need it for our video. If you say that, he might put one up.
Yeah, it would be a really good holiday background, and you could feel the vlogmas for Christmas time.
Yeah. She said she's gonna buy one. Next time she'll buy the big one too. DK. Yeah, but yeah, maybe he will put it up for that. But he has a thing where he got it, and I have to agree with him. That Christmas tree got to be down before December 31st is over. That day, the Christmas tree and all the Christmas junk got to be out of the house by then. And because I didn't feel like putting it up and then taking it back down, it was just too much for me. I didn't have no little kids around. I stopped putting a Christmas tree up. I used to get a little tiny Christmas. Maybe I'll just get a little tiny Christmas tree so you guys can see I have a little tiny one. But I don't want to have something.
A sad little Charlie Brown
Yeah, like
tree.
a Charlie Brown tree, you know. Listen, somebody gotta love a Charlie Brown tree. I might give me a little Charlie Brown tree and put the little thing up and like just throw it back away when I'm finished with it. I don't want to have much more to do. So I was good with his suggestion. He said let's just because he's the one who has to put it away. See, Rosebud loves that tree. Just put a little Charlie Brown tree up and we good. Yeah, Vlogmas. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little Charlie Brown tree up. Maybe I'll go find me a little Charlie Brown tree. I'll go to the dollar store maybe and see if they got a little Charlie Brown tree. But I did have one for a while. This little tree I used to put in the window. I think it had a light in it, and I put it in the window, and that was my little tree. And I refused to put up a tree. I just wasn't going to be me. But then here comes Perry, and he wanted a tree, so we got it up. We put it up, and there we go. Cause for the longest, I ain't putting that thing up to take it down, and I have nobody to take it down, and I ain't got nobody to put it up. So it won't be happening. So now it's been on about almost 10 minutes. Now I'm going to stir it. Ooh, honey. I'm going to stir it. I might add something to it. Yeah, I can
Smells
tell you.
good.
I can tell you now that it has gotten thicker for sure. See the gravy? That's why you see the gravy, Sharita? Oh, let me show you guys. I want to show you what it looks like. There you go. See, the gravy is really thin, so I'm going to put a little bit more water and milk and milk in here, I think. I mean, half and half in here. But certainly I'm going to put a little more water in here just to get a little bit more gravy. Yeah. Oh, you want me to put some? When she says that, that means she wants me to put half and half in here.
Yeah.
Water, huh? That means she wants me to put something more than water in here. So I'll put some water and I'll put some half and half in. Get my half and half out. Where is it? Oh, here. That's not it.
I ran out of coffee creamer too. Such a shame.
I like coffee creamer. Can I put it back in the refrigerator?
I don't know. It was over there.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. We're running out of stuff, man. I never ran out of stuff when I was working. But I actually am using it. You know, I'm going to say something. We are home, but I would say that we're spending more money on food and things like that, in that sense. And I also got to say that the cost of the food is going up. Now, who agrees with me? The cost of the food is going up.
In the supermarket?
In the supermarket.
I think so.
You know, the cost of the food is definitely going up. Definitely. I'm going to give myself a little. Look at me, guys. I'm going to put that in there. Help it out.
What did you put in there?
The lemon. Put the whole rind of the lemon in there. Help it get some good taste right there. The cost is going up, you know. So I got to just tell you guys that it's, you know, we all need help here. We all, right? It's costing a whole bunch of, I go in the store. I try to go in the store a little more often because I'd rather not overbuy. So, you know, I might think I'm going to make something and then I don't make it and it's a waste. So I'd rather kind of go more often than not, you know. So like, I mean, it's not like I have to go to work tomorrow or something like somewhere and I can't go run to the store. So like, you know, when you've spent 20 hours of your week or 25 hours of your week just traveling, you can't get to the store like that. But I can run to the store like this and go and get what I need. So I decided that I'm not going to run in and not going to buy as much. But even when you go in the store just to get a few things, you don't spend $100. Easy. You don't spend $100. So if you just going in to get milk, you're getting something else. It's like you don't spend $100 like that. Easy, you know. And you're trying to just get you know, the cheaper things that you can get. But if I feel like I want to eat something, that's what I came in that store to get. So I might go in there, I want to have some fish, you know, and I'm in one of those stores that really have fish I like. I'm going to buy me some salmon or something like that, and I'm going to cook it the next day, but at least I know I ate it. But it's just that things are really expensive. I don't know why people can't see that, but yeah, it's part of the pandemic, you know. Yeah, it's ridiculous what things are costing, and I don't know why, because people still was eating before, you know. That's got those poor vendors and people that, you know, the stores you went into and now you ain't there. I don't know how they surviving. And I tell you,
restaurants and stuff have like COVID extra pricing.
Yeah.
If you're eating and
yeah, right. She said restaurants have COVID extra price. Even Instacart, honestly, is more expensive than if you would have went in the store to get it. You know, because if you think I didn't pay attention to that, of course, it is more expensive. You went in the store, it's at least it's about $1 or so cheaper. You know, so listen, everything's $1 more expensive, and you bought 50 things, you don't spend 50 extra dollars that you wasn't trying to spend. So I mean, they have to do something about this. They have to do something about it. So that my thing went almost off, but I'm going to let it go for like 5 more minutes. I want to put the timer back on for 5 minutes, and then it will be done. Then my food shall be really done. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit too. Well, it's bubbling, it's going. So yeah, I'm glad you guys came in with me today. Again, probably next week, if you see me at all, you'll be seeing me prepare some of the stuff I'm going to be making for for Thanksgiving, because that's what I'll be doing. Not necessarily cooking dinner. On those kind of days, I have a sandwich, some tuna fish or something. I'm good. So I don't be cooking like that. But if I'm cooking, I'm gonna, because I started to tell you guys, I'm gonna make some lasagna. Well, normally I make 2 big pans of lasagna. I'll be making 1. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese. And usually I make a really big one or 2 big ones. I'm just making 1. I'm gonna make a turkey. I'm gonna make a ham. I'm gonna make a roast beef. I think I'm gonna make some, yeah, it's high on delivery service too. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So they're getting you other ways. So come on, you ain't saving money really, you know. But I'm gonna make some corn and string beans. I think the video I did with the corn, and I shucked the corn. I'm gonna make some of that, I believe. Collard greens, potato salad and mashed potatoes. Stuffing. Am I forgetting something? And she's looking at me. And then
you were making roast beef. Are you making a ham?
I may make a ham. I'm thinking. What she say? Back in the days, they call that what?
Inflation.
Inflation. Okay. Yeah, they can call it inflation, but I don't know why. What's inflating? I guess maybe the grocery stores are having more, deliveries than they were having before. I guess they are, because people weren't buying stuff like that. They were at work, so they weren't buying things out, the way they must be doing it now. But I mean, I love going to the grocery store, but I still won't go to the grocery store on Saturday or Sunday, because these people crazy. They still crazy on Saturday and Sunday. I don't go in there on Saturday and Sunday. After work, I'll go up in there. But where you live, we will live prepping. What'd she say?
She said, Auntie, will you be live and prepping, or at least come on and chat with us while you're in the kitchen?
I probably will. I'm gonna try to do my best to do that. I probably will. So you'll see me for a few minutes while I'm doing something, because I gotta make my roast beef, and I prepare my roast beef, and I put my
You said
garlic
something about
clove.
you're making a cake. What kind of cake are you making?
Oh yes, I'm making a cake. I want to make this. I saw a recipe for what is it? It has mascarpone cheese, lemon coconut pound cake. That's
Sounds
what.
good.
I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make one of my regular pound cakes that you guys all see in my video. That has to be made, because everybody wants that. And I'm thinking a chocolate cake. Then I'm not. I mean, do you want a chocolate cake?
Of course I do.
Oh, see. If she would have said no, I wasn't gonna make a chocolate cake. But I guess I'll make a chocolate cake. I don't know if I'm making the one I made for her birthday, which was outstanding. Oh God, it was so good. I don't know if I'm making that one out, but I'll probably make the normal chocolate cake I always make. So, I have to decide which one I'm going to make, because I need buttermilk and things like that. I need ingredients, So, yeah, weekdays are better, girl. Man, and it always have been better. But I can't go in that store standing shouting peach. Oh yeah, Stanley, right. I'm gonna make your peach cobbler. I am. That's true. I found some frozen peaches in the freezer too, so I don't have to buy anything for the peach cobbler. I can make the peach cobbler like real soon. Yes, I'm making the peach cobbler. I am. It's crazy. Yeah, you said the same thing. I forgot about that. I have it on my list, but I forgot about it. See, that's 4 desserts. It's all that meat and all the vegetables and the potato salad and and the lasagna, So I'm gonna be quite busy. I don't know if I'm gonna start like Friday or the end of this week, or certainly by Saturday I have to get going. Not German chocolate. Mm-mm.
Maybe
Ger-
for Christmas.
Maybe for Christmas, but not.
Let's pray for Christmas.
But not now. Not now. No. It's 6 o'clock. How about that? And my timer went off, and I noticed it's done. So yeah. But German chocolate, maybe Christmas. It might get the German chocolate. But the cake I made for Sharita for her birthday, whoa! I didn't make that cake since I was a teenager, and it was so good. Oh my God! But I don't know. And if I make it, I have to make it with, I'm going to be giving it away to people who are going to eat it. So I can't, how many cakes I can make? How many cakes can I make? I only make, and I wanted to try this mascarpone cheese, lemon, and coconut cake. I want to try that one. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. It is done. It smells good. It is done. Oh no, I haven't done a mayonnaise cake with that oil. I haven't never really done that. But I might.
Mayonnaise cake?
You can use mayonnaise instead of eggs because mayonnaise has eggs in it. So you can do that. There you go. It's very similar, it's certain things you already have in the house. If you don't have what you need, you can certainly, look at that. Look at that. Will you look at that? This looks like a smothered chicken, except it's with lemon and garlic. Look at that. Oh yeah, I bought some pork chops. I think I'm gonna make some smothered pork chops this week, too.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make.
I will have some of that.
I'm gonna run and make some smothered pork chops sometime this week for dinner.
With the same type of sauce?
It's gonna have not this kind of sauce, no. It's just gonna be smothered. Because it's going to be old-fashioned smothered pork chop. Like Miss White. DK, like Miss White's smothered pork chops. Oh, those was good, boy.
I don't know who that is.
Rita doesn't know who Miss White is. But DK knows who she is, who she was. Man, Miss White could fry some. Ooh, that woman she could cook. Oh! She had a store, and she ran numbers at the same time. But her food was really good. Her food was really, really good. Everybody was in there. So you wanted some, I thought about her smothered pork chops. I'm gonna make me some smothered pork chops sometime this week.
So how was your second or third trip to Stop and Shop? Was it better?
It's Stop and Shop. I'm gonna tell you. It's Stop and Shop. And Stop and Shop never really, DK goes, yeah. I mean, it was, it was nice so that you can sort of roam around the store a little bit more, but and I got to get used to the store because I knew where my stuff was in the other store. But it's Stop and Shop, and Stop and Shop never has everything I need. I got to go somewhere else. So I'm not feeling like they've gotten more things that I would really buy or better quality things that I would buy. I don't feel that. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know. The number of ladies got the grub. The number is, yep. The number lady got the grub. That's right. She was the number lady, man. And she used to call my mom all the time because we was a whole bunch of us. Smothered pork chops with homemade gravy and onions. Yep, with homemade gravy and onions. That's exactly what I'm going to make. I'm going to make me some smothered pork chop. And I was thinking about using my grill to do it, but I might not. I was thinking about using my grill to actually make that. But I'm not quite sure, but I am going to hook up me some smothered pork chops. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them.
You know what we can have with it?
What?
As our side?
What?
Some cinnamon apples that are baked.
Okay, we can. Yeah, maybe we can bake some cinnamon apples with it as a side. That would be good. That might be good. That would be good. That or have you asked Stop and Shop managers to stock those out? Nah, I never asked them anything because I never really liked the store like that. DK, so I never really talked to them. It's hit or miss. It's mostly, what things they have, but the things I sometimes want, they don't have. And so, this week, I went to King Cullen instead of going to Stop and Shop because there was something in there I wanted. I forgot what it was at the moment, but I wanted to get it from King Cullen. It's probably sometimes I want some, if I'm making some meatloaf, I want veal. I want veal and ground beef. And at the Stop and Shop, I don't necessarily see ground veal. So, or sometimes at the old Stop and Shop, I didn't see even the meatloaf mix that has everything. That has the pork, the veal, and the chopped meat, and the the ground beef in it. I don't see that in that store. If you do see it, but no, cause I go to a store. I want to get what I want when I want it. But that's not Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop just don't have all that stuff. And so I go in because it's the closest thing to me right now. But maybe not, because they moved, so they're not ain't that close anymore. And it's a pain to get there. So I just go someplace else. But those other stores can be even more expensive than Stop and Shop. But the best store I find for expense, maybe they don't know what you want. A good store would respond. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I will let them know. Maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll say something to them about what I really want. Because they don't have it. But I will. Since it's a new store, I might give them a try and see if they're any better. But I like Walmart. I wish they put a Walmart there. Really, I like Walmart. Walmart has the things I might use for the most part. Sometimes they're a little off with the meat, but they have a lot of stuff that I would use that I can't find no place else. Cuisine Jordan, do you make okra? No, my niece loved okra though, but I don't make okra. I just found it. It's like liver to me. I can't. The sliminess of it. I can't get past it. But my niece loved okra. And I can't stand liver, and I can't stand okra. And but my daughter, she definitely likes liver. You like okra too?
Okra's okay.
She says okra's all right, but I'm like,
Like in a tomato sauce, yes.
She said in the tomato sauce is good. I might think about giving that a try. And I love Best Market. Oh, I love Best Market. I really do. Their meats are outstanding to me. Their fish is outstanding to me. I like Best Market all the way. Their produce is really good too. Do you have? Yes, I have potato salad. I was watching Auntie Fee the other day with the old ones. I miss that lady. I liked her. I loved her videos. Just loved that lady. So I was watching her, and she was making some potato salad. And she cut her potatoes up, and she boiled the potatoes and the eggs in one pot so that she's not messing up pots. But she said something. She said, I like my potato salad to be almost creamy where you could just eat it. She didn't like oh, okay, thank you. Yes, definitely one of the beginning ones. I definitely did that. A real quick video on it. I love chicken livers and grits.
I love chicken liver. I do not love grits.
But Sharita, I don't like chicken liver, but Sharita likes chicken liver. She don't like grits. I like grits. No, I don't know.
Although shrimp and grits is pretty good.
I can probably do Sharita says she likes shrimp and grits, but she don't really like grits. She's like Perry. But she was making this potato salad, and she said she likes it more like a mashed kind of potato salad, and so do I. And so does everybody in my family. We like it that way. We don't like them chunk kind of, potato salad. We like it a little more mashed up. Not mashed, but a little, definitely a little softer and mashed like that. So it's more creamy. So that's the kind of way, that's how I make it. And I make it 1, 2, 3, and it comes out really good. She put other stuff in there that I don't put in there, but the texture is just the kind that she liked. And she said she was taking it to somebody because they don't know how to make potato salad. So, yeah, she was hilarious. I miss her. I really miss her. She was really, really, really good. And some of the stuff she makes made sense to me, Or if sometimes she would cook and she'd be right over her sink. She cleaned the sink out, but she seasoned her meat right in the sink, She did her chicken or whatever. She did everything right in the sink. So all she have to do is clean the sink out again. And that just stopped the counters from getting all messed up. I mean, it was pretty good. Yes, shrimp and grits are good. Maybe I'll make that one day. Maybe I will do some shrimp and grits one day. Yeah, that one I might do. But she don't like grits, but maybe I'll do that just because I want some. Yeah, so I might do that. But I liked her. I mean, there's some things that that lady did that made sense. She made one time, I even made a video like it. She did some turkey wings and legs or something, and she just put flour on it, and she put the seasoning on it and a little bit of water, and put it in an oven, and she said it's going to make its own gravy, which it does, and it's delicious. I mean, you know, the woman could really cook. She was a little too much out there with that fried, you know, bacon, and she went crazy one day. She had bacon, she had a whole bunch of bacon, and then she put salt on it. I was like, oh, she's trying to kill herself. Oh my God. What is she doing with that? But she was like, she put that in, she's on bread and all. I was like, ooh, that's, whoa, too much. But I really liked her, and I miss her. I really miss her. Unfortunately, she was, you know, she was my age, really, you know. So, you know, she unfortunately passed, and that wasn't good. But we all miss her. I'm telling you, we really all miss her. I truly do. But I am done. I'm going to eat. And I'm done in record time so I can eat on time.
Where are the pies that you made?
Oh, I'm going to show you a pie that I made. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. You want something now?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, you do? I'm going to give you the little pies, a couple of little pies.
Did we only make little pies?
No, I had so much left. Let me share the look of my pie, which I already have. You can take some of this, take a piece of that.
You made a big pie?
No, you can take some of this. All right.
You made a big pie?
I made a big, look at this, guys. I took a chunk out. That's my sweet potato pie. I don't know if you guys can see it. I took the cling wrap off.
So how many little pies did you end up making?
I made 31 little pies, and I made
This one big pie?
this one big pie, because I used 10 pounds of potatoes, and it made 31 little pies plus this one big pie. And you see, it's really in a pie plate. And this is all from scratch. Everything from scratch. And I'm proud of this little pie. Look at that. I'm so proud of it. And it's, oh my God, this thing is delicious, delicious, delicious. So I need help with somebody helping me eat this pie. You know, I put the other ones, most of the other ones in the freezer. So they're gonna they're frozen. So when people want them, you know, they'll be good for them. But this one's not frozen. Yes, it's the refrigerator one.
And this one's also from the refrigerator?
Yeah, yeah. So that is one of the pies. This is the pie. And let me show you one of the little ones. Let me show you. Yeah, let me try that one. So I made these little jammies right here. See, these little ones are my little tiny pies.
You know, like
and they come right out.
What is that store?
And I know people don't like dark pies, but they're good. They're excellent.
The little crown chicken, please.
They're really good.
Little tiny sweet potato pies.
So Sharita said crown chicken. That pie was good. Looked good. Yeah, it was jumbo. That big one was good. Let me close the refrigerator. Not that refrigerator door open. Yeah. Sharita says they sell these little things in, you know, and where? In Crown Chicken?
You know, those type of places.
So, but this other pie is huge. It's huge. This pie is huge. I said, I know I got a pie pan in here, and I'm not making no more of these little pies, because turning them little toe out was killing me. I didn't get to bed that night till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, oh, I was done. So I'm like, I'm making this big pie, and that's going to be it. And we're going to eat it, and whoever wants some can have some, and it'll be before Thanksgiving. But I had the first piece, and it came out, it cut very well. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to cut a little piece, just because.
You can cut a piece for me too, from your little pie.
I'm going to cut a little piece for Sharita right now. I'm going to cut it. Let me get over here so you guys can see what I'm doing.
The cucumbers you got.
Oh, you know what I totally forgot to put in this stupid thing? Butter! I forgot my butter in here. Well, I'm going to have to let it go with some butter in here now. I'm supposed to put butter in. See, my brain leaves me sometime. Just till I'm looking at the butter, I'm like, why I have the butter? That's why I had the butter out. I'm going to put this back on and let it keep going with the butter. That's all.
Any
The
more
first
cream,
batch.
or we're done with the cream?
Huh?
No more cream and more other seasonings.
I might put a little more water back in, and I'm gonna put a little cream in.
Well,
And you guys think I could write a book? I can't sometimes remember what my name is. I can't be doing that. That's too much.
and a little more turmeric.
Put a little more cream. I don't think it needs turmeric.
Yes, it's like the bean pies. Yes, it's like bean pie size.
Yeah, it's bean pie size. Yep. I think my sister said that to me. Like, why don't I make small pies? And I said, you know, that's a pretty good idea. So that's what made me go on that venture to go make some small pies. But I'm gonna let this go for a minute. Meanwhile, move these all out the way.
Smells delicious though.
But it's still gonna be fine. You know, that's the thing about cooking. You can always fix it. You can certainly fix it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna move you out the way. I can throw you in the garbage. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator. I'll be right back, be right back. You go. Okay. I want to clean this up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. So that's my little pie. And I'm gonna make room to put this pie over here so y'all can see how it cuts. All right. Let's see. Let's get close. Just to be close to you. All right, you guys gonna help me with the book, Veronica? Because I can't do it. Y'all gonna have to help me with that one. At least get me started so I know what the heck I'm doing. So now I'm gonna take a little piece. I'm cutting this bad boy. Just for Sharita though, because I'm not eating another piece. I'll figure.
Did you figure out how many points?
Oh, when I figured out the points on this is a little sliver, I'd say. But this sliver is a good 12 points.
So how much do you think the whole frozen pie is?
I think the whole frozen pie is 20 points.
Really?
22,
That's
yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah, I do. It's not, I didn't skimp on this pie. There's no skimping. So it's a 20 pie. That little pie is about 20 points. I'm telling the truth. Shame the devil. There we go. Look. Look, guys. Look at that pie. Ain't it beautiful? I know it's good today because it was good yesterday. So it's got to be good today. Look at that. And my homemade crust. Wow. Wow. You want to take a bite? I want you to take a bite, Sharita. Sharita helped me. She always helps me with the tasting of it. Because when you make sweet potato pie, you got to taste it as you're cooking. This is how I learned. You got to taste it. It has to have a certain taste. You see Sharita over there? She's ready. She never got out of her PJs today.
Showered and
She
put
took.
on new pajamas.
She
Thank you very
she
much.
showered and put on new PJs today. All right, there she go. There she goes.
It is Sunday, and that is like how I like to be on it.
There she goes. She got like you got a week and a half to go for work.
Don't remind me.
She got a week and a half. I only got a week. It's still work, man.
It's really good.
Isn't it really?
And work was so bad. I had to tell people how badly their kids were doing in school. Parents threatening to cancel kids' Christmases right before my eyes.
Is House of Crust.
The crust is really good.
See? She says the crust is really good.
It doesn't taste like. I mean, I
See
know
that?
you want to say the other one's good, but it's much.
You
better.
know, it's the homemade crust really and truly is a whole lot better than that store-bought stuff.
It's been so
you
long
know,
since I had.
'cause
homemade
I
crust, don't
hardly-
know what it tastes like.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of my family heats it up too. A lot of them like it hot, you know. But
I can do it.
you know, but I like it cold, you know. But a lot of them like it hot. But I have to tell you, let me tell you how I made this crust because like I said, I did not want to deal with the butter and the refrigerator and the this and that. I was like trying to get done. It was taking long enough. So I found a recipe and I added one little extra thing to it. But I used, because I'm going to try to make a double batch, I did like almost 3 cups of flour. I used a cup of Crisco, and I used the butter Crisco. I used this stuff. Do I have it here? Yeah. butter Crisco.
And now, why is the Crisco
Butter.
better than regular butter?
I use this butter flavored Crisco. And one of these is a cup. So I used like the whole pack because I made at least that much dough for all of them. But I used this. I used a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar. That's the extra I put in there. I used an egg yolk, and I put some the water, the cold water, in the egg yolk. Mix that up, and put my hand in there.
So you feel like
And
this
dough.
is like 12 points
Yes, talk. Yeah.
at least?
Yeah, look at Rosebud, she's laughing. But that's what I use, Crisco. Crisco makes the best dough, man. Crisco really does. And I don't want to use butter because I don't want to put it in the refrigerator. Take it out, roll it up. No, I can't do it. I can't do that. I had no patience for
So you
that.
don't have any leftover crust?
No, but when I need crust, I can make crust like that. So if I want to make some more crust, like I might make me, for after Thanksgiving is over and I have some turkey left, I think I'm gonna make a turkey pot pie, and I'm gonna get a pan and I'm gonna roll out my dough just like that, and I'm gonna make some turkey pot pie. But it's only one pie. I wasn't making 31 pies. I made 30. It was too many.
Crust with this almond flour or not really?
DK, have you made crust with your almond flour? If you're still with me. See, Auntie, here's the recipe. And that's right. Yeah, you know what, really, I write down my recipes. I got recipes I write down all over the house. So I would have to gather them together. I'm trying to follow you here. I got to gather them together and somehow get them in a book. That's what I have to do. I have to see how I can gather them all together and get them in the book. But the crust, my God, that crust was so good. I was so pleased. And I could just hear my mother smiling and saying, I told you, you gotta make your own crust. Don't get that stuff. I could hear her telling me that. I was like, yeah, Mom.
The crust is really
Yeah.
good.
Like, you gotta make your own crust. You gotta make your own crust. And she loved the holidays. My mom, oh my God, she loved the holidays. She really, I know I told the story before, but one year I was so sick. I think that may have been the only time I had some sort of flu, because I don't usually get that. I was so sick. I couldn't swallow. It was whatever it was trying to kill me. I was maybe 31 years old, 30, around that age, in that definite area. And my mother, no, but keto cheesecake, I used crushed. Yeah, she used pecans, and she used the pecans and almond flour.
Okay.
That's what she uses. But anyway, so my mother, yeah, I'm gonna probably do a turkey pot pie. Yep. And and we'll use the gravy I have left over as part of that whole turkey pot pie. That should be slamming. So that's what I'm gonna make. I'm already in next week. I'm already thinking, well, if I got leftovers, that's what I'm gonna do. At least I don't have to clean up because people ain't coming to my house, so that's kind of good. But my mother said, you gotta make these sweet potato pies. I'm like, why? I don't feel good. I don't feel like cooking. No, you gotta make these pies. It doesn't matter if you don't feel good. You still gotta get up, and we gotta get this done. And even though I didn't feel well, I got up and I got them pies made. So, I always think of that. I had really, my mom was a good woman. I'm telling you, she wanted to make sure everybody ate. My mother took care of everybody's kids, make sure everybody's good. She got the whole thing, and I was her helper. So every time when I smelled the pie in the morning, the whole house smelled great. And I was like, yep, that's Mama right there. And although she's been gone for over 30 years, that's Mama right there. And I look just like her. So, I think about her and the holidays, and they mean a lot to me. So that's why I'm doing what I can do for my family anyway. Or whomever comes by and I have food, they got food. That's what's happening. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I made my little pies, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm blessed, and I'm going to continue. I know I'm going to keep being blessed. But she ate the pie.
Yes, it's done.
So I'm going to have to send another piece of pie down for her and for her husband, so he likes the sweet potato, right?
He will eat it.
He'll eat it? Okay. I'm gonna send some of this pie and y'all could please come up and eat it. Or anybody whoever lives not too far from me, come and get some pie. At least a piece of this big old pie. If you don't live too far, come by and get some pie so I can get rid of this, okay? Appreciate that. All my people who's out there, this pie gotta go because I can't eat this pie myself, okay? So come on, guys. Whoever lives not too far, come and get some, okay?
How's your
And that
cooking?
includes, DK, tell my brother, how's my what?
Food.
Oh, my food is done. This is done. Oops. Let me move over here. I'm gonna stir it up for the last time, guys. I did put some butter in it. And I'm gonna stir it up for the last time. And that's what happens when you cook. Stuff happens, things happen, and you get it done anyway. And you improvise, and you get it done anyway.
It looks really good.
It still looks good. It's got that butter in it now, that's all. It's good. It's ready to go. It's all done. I'm sure it's nice and tender. All right, guys. Now I'm done. I've been on for an hour and a half now. I tried to do it for an hour. But hopefully you're going to see me next week. Next week I'm going to just be preparing. So I'm not cooking, but I'm going to prepare. And I'll have a little conversation with you guys. So have a good week. I know it's going to be nasty. I think tomorrow, a couple of days this week. And fall is leaving us. Winter is coming. But we're going to still be okay. All right? Have a good one. I'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful week, okay? Mwah. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.